Alright, I take this opportunity to welcome you to our revisionuganda.ug. I am your teacher Hakim as usual. We are moving on with our master lesson form 2. We are looking at our new topic. Always when you look at this thing here, it's showing us that lesson 1 topic 3. So the lessons we have covered so far, we have covered the inequalities, all the inequalities. Then we've looked at changing the subject of the formula. Then here we are going to look at the equations and the formulae. Alright, so I thank you once again for joining, for choosing revisionug.com revisionug.com as your number one revision site in Uganda. Alright, so let us get started. We are going to start by understanding what an equation is. So let us get an equation like a 2x minus 1 is equal to 3. So this is called a linear equation. So linear meaning that when we go to for plotting, it's going to give us a line. So it's moving as a line. So to solve an equation, it means to find the real numbers. So to find the real numbers, real number values of the unknown, which makes the equation true or equal. So I'm repeating myself. I will say to solve an equation, it means to find the real number values for these unknowns that can make the equation true or equal on both sides, because they are telling us that if you have 2x, so you have 2 times a number you don't know, when you take away 1, it's going to give you a 3. So to solve an equation, it means that when we get the real number value for this unknown, and when we get it, and this real number is making the equation true or equal on both sides, then that is what we mean by solving an equation. So let us get what we call our example number 1. So example number 1, it's saying solve for x. It is saying solve for x. Then this is 2x minus a 1 is giving us a 3. Simple. So the additive inverse is going to be 2x minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 plus a 1, meaning that this one was subtracted from here. So let us take it back by adding it. So here we are going to run with the 2x giving us a 4. We divide both sides by a 2. So by 2, 1 by 2 we get x. This is giving us by 2, 1 by 2 2. So to prove this, let us now prove this. Now this is 2 times 2 minus 1 is equal to a 3. What is this one? It is 4 minus 1 is equal to a 3. Therefore 3 is equal to 3. So this number has made the equation to come true. Alright, so let us get another example here. Our example number 2, it is saying example 2 here, it is solve. It says solve 4 minus 4x is equal to 9 minus 12x. Now when we look at this one, we are having two. We have this and this, so we have to collect all the like terms, the x's together, then the numbers all together. So we are rewriting this one as 4 minus x is equal to 9 minus 12x. Then let us take the 4 this way. So it was minus, so to go this way is going to be added. So it's going to be 4 minus 4x plus 4x giving us 9 minus 12x plus the 4x. Then this is 4 giving us, because this is a 0 now, 9. Then if you have they are demanding you 12 and you have 4, so you are going to remain with a date of 80x. So we take our 9 there. So it's going to be 4 minus a 9 giving us a 9 minus a 9 minus the 80x here. So this is going to be a negative 5 is equal to negative 8. So negative 5 is equal to negative 8x. We divide by 8. We divide by 8, which is a negative. So 8, 1, 8, we get our x. So here negative by negative we get a positive. So 5 out of 8. Alright, so let us get another example. Let me hope that you are still with me. So please don't forget to subscribe at our YouTube channel. So let us now look at these equations with brackets. So let us go in for equations with brackets. Let us see how we can solve these equations that are having brackets. So our example number 1, they are telling us to solve. So example 1 is saying solve 3 minus 3m minus 7 is equal to 43. So we have 3 minus 3m minus 7 is equal to 43. So from our form 1, we know that any number outside the bracket multiplies all the digits inside the bracket. For instance, it means that negative into 3m minus 7, it means that they are demanding me this is a date. So this is 3, if it is a positive, they're demanding it becomes a date, because this one means a date. Now if this is a negative 7, so they are demanding it. Are you getting that? Then you get a negative 3, that one. So this is a negative 3, this one has become a date. Then a date and a date increases to a 7. So this is what it means. So when you come to, let me first get a rubber here. So when we come to solving this one, so it's going to give us this is going to be in brackets, that is 3 minus 3m then plus 7 is equal to 43, meaning that here we have an invisible 1. So negative 1 times 3, that is negative 3. The negative 1 times negative 7, that is positive 7. Therefore you collect like terms. This is 3 plus 7 minus 3m is equal to 43. So this is a 10 minus 3m giving us 43. So it is now 10 minus 3m is equal to 43 minus a 10. Therefore we have negative 3m giving us a 33. We divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. So negative 3 by negative 3, we get our m positive. Then negative 3 by 33, so we get and negative 11. So our m is a negative a negative 11. So let us go and see another example here. So number example 2, it's saying this is example 2 under brackets. It is telling us to solve. Solve here we have 3 into 4c minus 7 minus 4 into 4c minus 1 is equal to a 0. Alright, so we are opening brackets, and this one will multiply this and also multiplies this. Then the coefficient here multiplies this and also multiplies that. So this is 3 times 4c minus what is here, minus 7 times what, times 3, then negative 4 times 4c, then minus 1 times what is this one, negative 4. It's giving us a 0. So 3 times this one, it is 12c minus c 21, then minus 16 16c. Then when look at this one, negative times a negative, that is a positive. So plus 4 is giving us a 0. So we collect like terms 12c minus 16c minus 21 plus 4 is giving us a 0. Therefore, what are we having here? We are having 12c minus 16c. So you are having 12, they are demanding you they're demanding you how many? They're demanding you 16. So you pay off the 12, then you remain with a date of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, a date of 4c. Then here you have 4, they're demanding you 21. So you remain with a date of 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this is the date of 17 giving us a 0. So negative c minus 17 plus 17 is equal to 0 plus a 17. So negative 4c is giving us a 17. So divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So c is equal to negative 4 whole number and a quarter. Okay, so let us go and see example 3. Example 3 here. Let us get example 3. So please don't forget to subscribe. Example 3 is saying 2 into 2y minus 5 is equal to 3 into y minus 6. So this is 2 will multiply this at the same time with this one, then this will go with this and also with that. So 2 times 2y minus 5 times 2 is equal to 3 times y minus 6 times 3. So this minus is this one, 6 is this one, times this one. So this is 4y minus 10 is giving us 3y minus 18. We collect like a terms. 4y minus 3y minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 3y minus 3y minus 18 plus 10. So this is y is equal to, this is a 0 here, that is 18, negative 18, then plus a 10 will remain with negative 8 as the value of our y. Alright, so now let us move on and see the equations involving fractions. Let us look at these equations involving what we call fractions. So when you have those equations in a fraction form, so always when you have those equations in a fraction form, what you have to bear in mind is the use of the LCM. Okay, let us look at our example 1 under here. So here they are telling us that solve for t. This is solve for t here. So it is t out of 2 giving us t over 3 plus a half. So when you look at this one, you can get what we call the LCM. So we get the LCM, the LCM of 2, 3, and that actually they are 2, they are repeated. So the LCM is going to become a 6. So we get t out of 2 times the LCM, giving us t out of 3 times the LCM, which is a 6, then plus a half times the LCM. So let us rub here. Let us rub this part here such that we get space to use here. Let us rub. Now, okay, so let us come back. We get a pen. Okay, so now this is, now we have by 2 1 by 2, this is a 3 times the t. So we have 3t is equal to by 3 1 by 3 here, it's a 2, that is 2t, then plus by 2 1s by 2 3 times 1, that is a 3. So we collect like terms. 3t minus 2t is equal to 2t minus 2t plus a 3. So this is t is equal to a 3. So the value of t is equal to our 3. Okay, so let us get another example here. So let us look at another example. Here it is saying example 2 under these ones with fractions, that is, it is saying solve, this is a quarter into x minus 2 is equal to a 5. So here what we are going to do, we are going to multiply throughout by the denominator. So this is a quarter into x minus 2 is equal to a 5. Actually this one means that 1 times this, so this is going to be x out of 2 over a 4 is equal to a 5 times a 4 times what? 4 by 4, 1 by 4 here. We have x minus 2 is equal to a 20. So x minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 20 plus a 2. Therefore the value of x is 22. So mathematics is very simple. Let us get it from first steps. Let us get the mathematics from here. Then as we keep on moving, getting into new topics, when we have the strong foundation. Okay, let us go to example 3 here. Our example 3 says solve the equation. Example 3 says solve the equation. This is solve the equation. The equation here we are having, the equation says 3x plus 2 out of a 6 minus 2x minus 7 out of a 9 is equal to a 0. Then so when you look at this one, we are subtracting fractions. So what we can do, we can subtract fractions, or we can multiply throughout by the LCM. Are you getting that? We can either multiply throughout by the LCM of 6 and 9, or we can work out as the addition of a fraction, right? So we have two ways we can do this. We can take it as a fraction, or we can multiply throughout by the LCM here, LCM, then LCM, LCM, like that. Then we remove the denominators. But now here I'm going to take how I wish to take the LCM. Then the LCM of 6 and 9, it's going to be 18. So if this is 18, so I'm going to have 3x plus 2 out of 6 times 18 in brackets, then minus, then 2x minus 7. Actually, let me put these ones in small brackets because is equal to 0. Because now these ones are going to be they are two terms, unlike terms. So let me also introduce a younger bracket. So by 6 here, 1, how many 6's are here? There are 3, right? And then this is going to be 3 into 3x plus a 2 minus, then we are having by 9 1 by 9 2 minus, then 2 into what we call 2x minus a 7 is giving us a 0. But all of this one, it is over 18. So we open the brackets here. 3 times this one is going to be 9x, then plus 3 times this one a 6, then minus 2 times this one, that is 4x minus. Now because this is minus 2, are getting, so it is minus 7 times minus 2. So minus 7, because this one here, when we remove it, so it's a negative 2. So negative 2 times 7 times negative 2 all over our denominator, which is 18, is equal to 0. So what are we going to have? Let us rub here. Let us get a cleanser, a duster. Okay, so let us rub this and we continue. Alright, so please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so here so here we are having this is now 9x plus 6 minus 4x, then plus 14, because this negative 7 times negative 2, it's a 14 positive, then all over 18 is equal to a 0. So here we are going to collect like terms, that is 9x minus 4x plus 6 plus 14 all over 18 is equal to a 0. So times 18, even here times what? 18 will go with 18. So we have 9 minus 4, that is 5x plus what is this one? A 20 is giving us a 0. So 5x plus 20 is equal to 0 minus 20 minus a what? A 20. So 5x here is equal to negative what? A 20 by 5, then by 5. So our x here is equal to negative what? Negative 4. Okay, so let us go and get another example here. Example 4. So this is our example 4. So example 4, they are saying solve for D. So example 4 says solve for D here. So this is going to be 2D plus 7 out of a 6, then plus D minus 5 out of a 3 is equal to D out of a 2. Now here I can use the LCM approach. Yeah, I can use the LCM approach. I multiply. So this one I'm just showing you, we can use addition, the way we add fractions, or we can use the LCM throughout to ignore the denominators. So the LCM of 6, 3 and 2, the LCM of 6, 3 and 2 is a 6. Therefore 2D plus 7, because there are two unlike terms, I put them in a bracket, out of a 6, then plus D minus 5 out of a 3 is equal to D out of a 2. So times the LCM 6, then here times the 6, even here times what? The 6. So by 6 1, by 6 we get 1. So this is 2D plus 7, then plus by 3 ones, by 3 2. So 2 into D minus 5 is equal to now by 2 1, by 2 3. So 3D, because 3 times D, that is 3D. So here we are having now 2D plus 7 plus 2D minus 10. I think now you know where the 10 has come from. So this is 2 times D, 2 times negative 5, then we get negative 10. This is giving us 3D. So we collect like a terms 2D plus 2D plus 7 minus 10 is equal to the 3D. So what are you having here? 4D minus a 3, because 7 minus 10, that's a 3, is equal to 3D. So plus a 3, then plus a 3 this way. We are having 4D is equal to 3D plus what? Plus a 3. So we take this D this way by additive inverse of negative. So this is 4D minus 3D, giving us 3D minus 3D plus a 3. Therefore this is D, giving us a 3, a positive, the positive 3, like just like that. Okay, so after that, let us now get to try out some numbers, but before we try out some numbers, let us look at this. Let us look at this also. This one is saying 3a plus 2 out of 5 minus 2a plus a 3 out of a 3 is equal to a 3. So what's the LCM here? My LCM is going to be 15. So which is 3a plus 2 into brackets over a 5 minus 2a plus 3 brackets over a 3 is equal to a 3. So here times the LCM 515 times the LCM 15 even times LCM, so 15 by 5 1 by 5 here 3, so it's the 3 into 3a plus 2 minus by 3 ones by 3 here is a 5 into 2a plus a 3 is equal to 45. So this is going to be 9a plus 6 minus, what is this one? This one is a 5. So minus 10a plus 15, sorry. Because why are we taking this? Because this is going to be minus, this is minus simply because negative times a positive, that is negative, then 5 times 3, that is 15, giving us 45. So we collect like terms. 9a minus 10a minus 15 is equal to 45. Then sorry, plus 6, because we have this 6 here. Now this is negative a. Then this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this one becomes negative 9 is equal to 45. So here plus a 9, then here plus a 9. So negative a is equal to 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and a 50 what? A 54 divided by negative a, we divide by negative a. So our negative a is equal to negative 50 what? 54. Alright, so here there are some numbers for you to try. Please try them out, then you'll inform me through our WhatsApp group. That is O-level mathematics. So solve for the unknown. Solve for the unknown. So you'll tap me where you get confused. Number 1, 3 minus 5x is equal to 13. The number 2, it is a half is equal to a 5. Then 2, this is 2a. Then 2b, it is 3a plus 2 out of a 5 minus 2a plus 3 out of a 3, giving us a 3. Then I will have c, which is 4x plus 3 is equal to 6x minus a 4. Then number 3 here, it is 4b minus into brackets 3 minus b is equal to 17. This is 17. The number 4 here, 3 into 5c minus 1 is equal to 4 into 3c plus a 2. The number 5 here, 2 is equal to 5 into 5y, 5y minus 2 minus 9 into 3y minus 2. Then number 6 here, 2 minus 2a minus 3, then plus 3 minus m all over a 2 is equal to m out of a 4. Then number 7, it is 6a plus 3 out of 7 is equal to 2a minus 1 out of 3. Then number 8, it is 2 into 5x minus 3 out of 3 is minus 3 into 5x minus 2 out of 5 is equal to x plus 2 out of 15. So thank you for choosing Revision Uganda. Please tap me as soon as you finished to go through these numbers. Please don't forget to subscribe. We meet in the next lesson.